Blanco comes in having thrown 15 scoreless innings to begin the year. He's allowed just 1 hit, 6 walks, 11 strikeouts, 6 shutout innings in his last outing Sunday against these Rangers in Arlington.
Semien has a 20-game hitting streak going inside Minute Maid Park as he hits this one high in the air to center field. Jake Myers will camp under it. And on 2 pitches, Blanco has his first out of the day. Pena, Altuve, and Abreu on the infield as Seager was after the first one. Lost this one to Yordan Alvarez, and he makes the easy play, jogging to his right. 3 pitches in, 2 outs.
Pretty good right there. Good start.
The 3-2 pitch on the way to Carter, and he takes low. Ball 4. The 3-0 pitch, and that's way off the plate. So back-to-back, 2-out walks.
You know, you get 2 quick outs on 3 pitches. You certainly don't want to walk the next 2 guys.
And that gives Josh Smith a chance now. And he shoots it out over shortstop. That drops in, base hit. Here comes Carter. He'll score. A 2-out RBI single by Smith, and the Rangers get that first run of the ball game.
Josh Smith getting it done when it matters most, and that's with runners in scoring position.
So an early hit against Blanco, and the first run that he's allowed. So the rookie Wyatt Langford, he had the eventful night last night. 1 for 3, drove in a run, walked once. 2-strike pitch, and he shoots that one out into right field. That's a base hit. Garcia chugging around third. The throw comes into the infield, cut off near the mound, goes to second, and they get Wyatt Langford there, but the run does count. RBI single by Langford, got a little greedy.
Andrew Heaney on the mound for the Rangers here this afternoon. He's 0-2 with a 7.56 ERA.
Last pitched against the Astros on Monday in Arlington, and he got the loss, gave up 6 runs.
This is out to left field, but that is not going to carry. And Carter takes care of Altuve.
Now facing Yordan Alvarez, who's a big part of the festivities that day with 2 base hits and a walk against Heaney. He hits this ball sharply, and he has another base hit.
He's unbelievable.
He makes you laugh.
He does. He's just so good.
Heaney misses wide. That'll put runners on first and second.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball to third. Bobbled by Smith. He's got it. Runs to the bag for the force.
There go the runners. Pitch is in. It'll be the bases loaded for John Singleton here in the first.
Well, the Astros need a big hit, a big moment for the Astros in the first inning to maybe square things.
The bases are loaded for John Singleton.
The 2-1, a little tapper by the mound. Coming in quickly, Semien, he'll throw out Singleton to end the inning.
And the Astros leave them loaded.
27 pitches facing Heaney the first time. Now they get him a second time through. Altuve hits it sharply through the hole into left field. Altuve is now reaching all 16 games on the season. Leadoff base runner here in the third. His last 10 times against Heaney, he has been on base 9 of those 10 times. Yeah. Off the end of the bat, that's still going to work. That's 10 out of 11 times against Heaney. He's been on base. Yordan 2 for 2 as he breaks his bat.
Kyle Tucker, he walked in the first inning. And he goes after the first pitch. That's going to hang up near right. And the strong-armed Garcia has it. Altuve tags, heads to third. Here comes a throw. And Altuve is in there. He advances on the flyout.
Lays off that one. That'll be a walk to load him up. Second time the Astros have loaded the bases. Last time was with 2 outs after Pena drew a walk. Now Jeremy will bat with the bases full.
Heaney's first pitch to Pena is lifted high into the air right field. Shallow right, circling in toward the ball. Garcia, he'll make the catch, calling off Walsh, and then he makes a 1-hop throw to Jonah at home plate, keeping Altuve at third.
For the second straight at bat, John Singleton will bat with the bases loaded at 2 outs. That 6th spot in the order has proven to be a big spot here in the lineup today.
Oh, yeah. The payoff. And that is strike 3 called. Singleton heads back to the dugout. He knew it, and the inning is over.
For a second time today, the Astros leave him loaded.
The Astros want to keep the pressure on Heaney. He's ready now.
That ball into right center field, and Odolis Garcia making a diving attempt. This will be Abreu's first extra base hit of the season. It'll be a double to right center.
First extra base hit of the season for Jose Abreu. That's a sight for sore eyes.
There you go. That's a productive out.
Ground ball to the right side will move Abreu over to third. So Jake Myers grounds out, but Abreu moves 90 feet closer.
It's not the worst possible outcome there. Getting a runner over to third with 1 out. Now you got to get him in.
Dubon grounds 1 to short. Abreu's going to come home, and there's the run.
Take it.
So the Astros, with a couple of productive ground outs after the double by Jose Abreu, score their first run of the game. It's now 2-1. Oh, it hit him. It hit him, and that gives Bruce Bochy an interesting choice here. Does he want to go to his lefty out of the pen with Jordan due up? And it never came close. So it was almost, as crazy as it sounds, it was almost an intentional walk in a 2-1 game.
Here comes Bruce Bochy. So 2 men on, 2 out. And it's been a long afternoon for Heaney.
Kyle Tucker will hit off of him. Latz comes on with 2 men on. Astros have had their shots. See what they do here.
That ball into left center field. That'll be down for a hit.
That's what I'm looking for.
Tie game, maybe more. Jordan being held up. And we're tied up at 2. Kyle Tucker drives in a run with an RBI double.
1-2, and a bouncer up the middle. Playable for Simeon, and the inning is done.
Blanco gave up a couple of first-inning runs. Since then, he's given up just 2 hits. He did walk 1 in the second, but he has been more locked in as the game's gone along. On the ground, Jeremy Pena is there, and Ronel Blanco. All 3 starts this year has a quality start. A no-hitter, a 1-hitter for 6 innings, and today 6 innings of 2-run baseball.
Rangers have not had a runner get to second base since that first inning. And that's on the ground and through into right field, a base hit. Well, that's a way to take advantage.
A lot of comfort behind runs scored that never quite caught up. This one way up near the roof, and Jose Abreu staying with it, puts it away for the first out. Pitched 2 innings and was optioned back to Sugarland. Tough play for Jordan. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Jordan catches one waist high on the move for the second out.
Here's Simeon, and he hits this one over third. That's a base hit into the corner. Heim around second, heads to third. Beasley keeping an eye on the corner, but throws up the stop sign. Double for Simeon. The Rangers have him at second and third, and their best man, Corey Seager, coming up. The 3-1. And that's low ball 4. They are loaded up.
Early in the ball game, the Astros had situations where they had the bases loaded and couldn't score. Rangers have them loaded here with 2 men out for Evan Carter.
Crowd is going to make some noise here. A lot of the lower bowls standing. Got him.
There it is.
Throws him on the outside corner. Abreu strikes out Carter to Strand. The base is loaded. Exactly 3:33 in that 4-game stretch. This one off the end of the bat could be trouble. Around the play is Josh Smith, and he can't make the quick transfer cleanly. And John Singleton has himself an infield hit. Ground ball right side. Second hit of the game for Abreu. Singleton will stop at second. Around the bunt. Bunts one down the line. Urania will make the throw. Not in time. Bases are loaded. So a big spot for the new Astro catcher Victor Caratini here in a tie game. Bases loaded, 1 out in the 7th. This ball, base hit right field. 1 run scores. Abreu being held up. Astros take a 3-2 lead. Victor Caratini off the bench with a pinch hit single.
Wow, that was huge. Way to go, Victor. Way to be ready to hit right there. That's just something to celebrate right there. And now you got Jose Altuve.
Altuve hits one to left field.
As I said.
Fair ball. 2-run score. Kessinger heading to third. He'll be held up. 2 RBI double by Altuve.
Nice job.
The Astros lead this game 5-2. As they're going to intentionally walk Jordan. Bruce Bochy's seen enough already. Tucker already has 1 run batted in on the day. An RBI double. Big double with 2 outs in the 4th to tie the game. Now he bats with the bases full. Into left center field.
Well, somebody catching that.
All the way back. Carter off the wall. 1 run score. 2-run scores. Jordan being held up. It's a 2 RBI double by Kyle Tucker. And it's a 7-2 Astros lead. 2 runs already home. This ball slicing. Adolis Garcia will make a catch. Here comes Jordan. No chance after that catch. He was off balance to make the throw. And the Astros now lead 8-2 on a Yiner Diaz sac fly. And the Astros had 5 consecutive hits, an intentional walk, and a double. Pena with a base hit. 9-2 Astros. 7 runs, 7th inning as Tucker crosses the plate.
Beautiful thing right there. Another base hit the other way.
Astros with a 7-run bottom half of the 7th inning. He's on the doorstep of snapping a 4-game losing streak for the Astros. Ball sent to center, and that is going to be the end of the losing streak. Jake Myers had to make a
that was a bullet.
Kind of nice play on the ball that was scorched off the bat of Leody Taveras. And Baggy, as wins go in mid-April, this is a fairly big one for the Astros.
It's the biggest one of the year, I'll tell you that.